Sulley Muntari, Ghana's most feared midfielder. Football has always been about more than just a skill. It's about heart, passion, and a relentless drive to win. Few players embodied that spirit like Sulley Muntari. He wasn't just a midfielder, he was a warrior, a leader, a man who would fight for his team at any cost. But his story isn't just one of triumph. It's a tale of raw talent, controversy, and unbreakable will that made him one of Ghana's most unforgettable players. From his childhood struggles in Konongo to his battles with coaches and officials at the highest level of the game, Muntari's journey is a roller coaster of emotions. This is the story of Ghana's most feared midfielder. Sulley Muntari was born on August 27, 1984, in the mining town of Konongo, Ghana. His love for football was evident from a young age, but his childhood wasn't as glamorous as his future career. In an emotional revelation, Muntari shared how he struggled with bedwetting as a child. My mom took me to my aunt in Kumasi when I was around 11 or 12. I was wetting the bed a lot. I didn't know what to do. I would go to sleep in the afternoon, and before I knew it, I had wet the mat. Most kids will let that embarrassment break them, but Muntari, he used every struggle as fuel. He poured all his frustration and energy into football. It didn't take long for people to notice his power, his aggression, his relentless pursuit of the ball. It was clear he was different. At 16, he joined Liberty Professionals, the same club that produced stars like Michael Essien and Asamoah. But his ambition stretched far beyond Ghana. In 2001, Udinese scouts spotted Muntari in Ghana's under-20 squad. At just 17, he left for Italy, stepping into a world where only the strongest survived. His Serie A debut came against AC Milan, a baptism of fire. But instead of being intimidated by legends like Maldini and Kaka, he thrived. He fought, he tackled, he played with a fearless energy that made him stand out. For 5 years, he dominated Udinese's midfield, becoming one of the most sought-after African players. And in 2007, Portsmouth came calling. English football is ruthless. It is fast, physical, and unforgiving. But Muntari, he thrived in it. In his debut season, he played a crucial role in Portsmouth's midfield, helping them secure a historic FA Cup victory in 2008, the club's first in 69 years. His performances caught the eye of one of football's greatest managers, Jose Mourinho. And when the special one calls, you answer.
It's amazing, you know. Every day I just feel happy and blessed to be under him, and always I just want another day to come to go to training, because always there's a new stuff to learn. And he's very intelligent, and he's a good manager. Apart from that, he's a good man too, so he makes you feel comfortable around him, and he's a good guy. He's wonderful. So very pleased to be under him.
Mourinho signed Muntari for Inter Milan in 2008, and it was here that he reached the pinnacle of club football. Alongside legends like Eto'o, Sneijder, and Zanetti, Muntari helped Inter Milan achieve the impossible, winning the treble in 2010, the Serie A, Coppa Italia, UEFA Champions League. No Ghanaian had ever lifted the treble before. Muntari became a pioneer, but behind the success, cracks were forming. His aggressive style, his unwillingness to hold back in training, and his fiery personality made him both a hero and a headache. After Mourinho left, his time at Inter Milan began to fade. He moved to Sunderland, then AC Milan, but his biggest battles were yet to come on the international stage.
Was super. So we played, as I said, we played together, me, Mike, Derek, Pento, John Mensah, Razak Ibrahim, Razak Pimpon, a lot of us. So we went to the World Cup, African Cup, we went to the World Cup, and then most of the players had a great career.
Muntari was never just another player in Ghana's squad. He was an enforcer, a leader, the man you wanted in a battle. His international career was filled with unforgettable moments. 2006 World Cup. His goal against the Czech Republic helped Ghana reach the round of 16 in their first ever World Cup. 2010 World Cup, a stunning 40-yard strike against Uruguay in the quarterfinals, a moment of pure brilliance in Ghana's heartbreaking elimination. But while he was a hero on the pitch, behind the scenes, tensions were rising. At the 2014 World Cup, everything exploded. Ghana entered the tournament with one of their strongest squads ever. They had Muntari, Jan, Andre Ayew, and Kevin Prince Boateng. Expectations were high, but instead of making history, the team collapsed into chaos. Players refused to train over unpaid bonuses. The Ghanaian government had to fly $3 million in cash to Brazil to stop a full-blown boycott. Fights broke out in the camp, and in the middle of it all, Sulley Muntari, angered by how officials were handling the situation, he allegedly slapped a management member. It was the breaking point. He was sent home in disgrace alongside Kevin Prince Boateng. For many, this was the moment Muntari's Black Stars career ended. But was he the villain or the only one brave enough to stand up for the players? Despite his exit from the national team, Muntari kept playing. He had stints in Saudi Arabia, Spain, and Italy before finally returning home to play for Heart of Oak in 2022. But his greatest motivation, his son. My son told me to start playing because he wanted to see me on the pitch. Even in the twilight of his career, Muntari's love for football never faded. Sulley Muntari's career wasn't perfect. He was controversial. He clashed with officials. He never backed down from a fight. But that's what made him special. He was fearless. He played with heart. He stood up for his teammates when no one else would. Today, he remains one of Ghana's greatest midfielders of all time. A player who never let anyone intimidate him. So what do you think? Was Muntari too aggressive, or was he simply misunderstood? Let's discuss in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that subscribe button because there are more stories to tell. Sulley Muntari, Ghana's most feared midfielder, a legend, a fighter, and a man who gave everything for the game.